Value. Zidane's surprising commentary after Real Madrid's loss to Milan. In a long and candid commentary, Zinedine Zidane, Real Madrid's legendary former coach, discussed the challenging situation facing Los Blancos after their consecutive defeats. First, a 4-0 loss to Barcelona in El Clasico, followed by a 3-1 loss to Milan in the Champions League. Zidane, who knows the club intimately, did not hide his concern, pointing out that these losses have sounded the alarm bells for Real Madrid. He began by saying, "When you concede 7 goals in just 2 games, it's a clear indication that there is a major issue with defensive organization. Real Madrid is a great team, but there needs to be a balance between attack and defense. You can't win titles if your defense is unstable. I watched Real Madrid's recent matches, and it was evident that the team lacked focus and organization in defense, which must be taken seriously." Zidane added, "Real Madrid has always relied on its defensive strength during tough times, but now there seems to be an obvious weakness. Losing 4-0 to Barcelona and then conceding 3 goals against Milan is not just about losing games, it reflects deeper issues within the team. Perhaps there's a lack of cohesion or confidence, which makes the situation very concerning." Speaking about the impact of these defeats on the club, Zidane said, "Real Madrid is always under the spotlight, and every loss adds significant pressure. I believe the players feel this pressure, which affects their performance on the pitch. The current situation is not ideal, especially with the recent decline in both La Liga and the Champions League. The club and the players now need to respond strongly and show the team spirit that has always characterized Real Madrid." Zidane also emphasized the role that manager Carlo Ancelotti must play during this tough period, stating, "Ancelotti is a highly experienced coach and knows well how to pull the team out of crises. He has faced similar situations before and knows how to rebuild the team's confidence. I think he needs to be firm in making the necessary decisions to improve defensive organization and strengthen player cohesion. Everyone knows Ancelotti's abilities, and I am confident he will work hard to get the team back on track." He also commented on Kylian Mbappe's situation, who received his lowest rating in the match against Milan, saying, "Mbappe is a great player, but playing for Real Madrid comes with special responsibilities and pressures. The fans have high expectations, and any dip in performance raises questions. He should be given time to adapt, but he also needs to show his strong character and prove that he deserves to wear the Real Madrid shirt. Moving to Real Madrid is no small feat, and everyone knows he needs time to adjust." Regarding comparisons between the current team and the one that lifted trophies in past seasons, Zidane stated, "Real Madrid is a club with a history of titles and challenges, but it also goes through difficult times. Last season, they played with a clear fighting spirit and unity, and they won both La Liga and the Champions League. Today, that collective spirit seems to be missing, and perhaps the team needs to return to basics and rebuild trust." Zidane concluded his commentary with a message for the players and fans, saying, "I know very well that Real Madrid is capable of making a comeback. This team has exceptional players and is capable of performing far better than we've seen recently. The players need to unite and work together to get out of this crisis. This is the nature of Real Madrid. It always overcomes challenges and comes back stronger. As for the fans, I know they are worried, but I ask for their patience and support for the team during this period. Real Madrid needs everyone's support to return to the top." Zidane's words were filled with both realism and concern, yet they also carried hope and confidence in Real Madrid's ability to overcome this difficult period. His comments reflected his deep understanding of the club and his desire to see Real Madrid return to its usual strength, confident that the team can regain its form thanks to its history and fighting spirit. Mbappé celebrates Achraf Hakimi's birthday in his own way. French star Kylian Mbappé, now a striker for Real Madrid, made sure to send a special message to his close friend, Achraf Hakimi, the Paris Saint-Germain defender. Despite having left the Parc des Princes for the Santiago Bernabeu 4 months ago on a free transfer, Achraf Hakimi celebrated his 26th birthday on Monday, 4th November, an occasion that Mbappé didn't forget. He marked the day with a heartfelt message shared on his official Instagram account, drawing significant engagement from fans and followers. Mbappé, who has maintained a strong friendship with the Moroccan defender for years, posted a warm message on Instagram saying, "Happy birthday, brother. I wish you all the best as always. Love you." The post was accompanied by several gift icons and symbols of their close bond, which began during their time at PSG. There is speculation about the possibility of reuniting the Hakimi-Mbappe duo, particularly since Real Madrid is on the lookout for a new right-back after Dani Carvajal suffered a severe ACL injury, potentially jeopardizing his career. However, PSG has reportedly made strides to extend Hakimi's contract, likely preventing other clubs from securing his transfer. Clubs like Liverpool, which may lose Trent Alexander-Arnold at the end of this season, and Manchester City, whose manager Pep Guardiola sees Hakimi as an asset, have expressed interest in him. Hakimi is currently having a standout season with PSG, playing 11 matches across competitions, scoring 2 goals, and delivering 3 assists. Brahim alike, Rudiger and Vazquez'S comments after Real Madrid's shocking loss to Milan in the Champions League. Following Real Madrid's 3-1 defeat against Milan at Santiago Bernabeu in the Champions League, Lucas Vazquez expressed deep regret over losing 3 crucial points in this season's campaign. He highlighted that the team had aimed to secure a victory to make up to the fans after their recent El Clasico loss to Barcelona in La Liga. Vazquez shared his disappointment, stating, "We need to keep working hard in the upcoming games. We can't afford to repeat what happened against Milan. We are Real Madrid, and we will fight until the last moment." German defender Antonio Rudiger pointed out that Real Madrid is suffering from psychological issues, as evident by how opponents score from glaring mistakes in Madrid's defense. Rudiger commented, "We're allowing our opponents to dominate us. We're conceding too many goals in baffling ways, which indicates psychological issues rather than a lack of player quality." He added, "We need to stay calm at this moment, and in the next match, we will show Real Madrid's true form." However, the loss to Milan is extremely disappointing. Real Madrid's Brahim Diaz on the Moroccan national team, one of the most important moments of my life. Real Madrid star Brahim Diaz, 25, expressed his pride in representing the Moroccan national team, noting the unforgettable welcome he received from the Atlas Lions. Diaz, who previously represented Spain at the U17, U19, and U21 levels and made one appearance for Spain's senior team, decided to change his national allegiance to Morocco. Since joining Morocco, he has played 6 matches, contributing 4 goals, 2 goals, and 2 assists. In a statement highlighted by Spanish network Relevo, Diaz said, "My dream is to make history with the Moroccan national team. I am proud to wear the Moroccan jersey and grateful to Morocco and the entire African continent." Diaz added that he also cherishes the warmth and love he felt within the Moroccan national team, saying, "I felt like part of the big family of the Moroccan national team." Reflecting on his welcome to the team, Diaz noted, "The reception in Oujda will remain one of the most important moments of my professional life." Diaz has played a pivotal role in helping Morocco lead its group in the qualifiers for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations and the 2026 World Cup. He is expected to join the squad in November for their upcoming matches against Gabon and Lesotho. Currently, Diaz is preparing to play with Real Madrid against AC Milan on Tuesday in the Champions League's group stage. He recently returned from a muscular injury and played 13 minutes in Real Madrid's last La Liga match against Barcelona, where Real suffered a heavy 4-0 defeat. Diaz has played 7 games for Real Madrid this season, 2024-25, with 6 in La Liga and 1 in the Champions League, contributing 2 goals, 1 goal, and 1 assist. Diaz spent 3 seasons, 2020 to 2023, at AC Milan, playing 124 matches and contributing 33 goals, 18 goals and 15 assists, according to Transfermarkt.
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
Next match. Real Madrid is scheduled to face Osasuna next Saturday, 9th November. Turkish media attacks Ancelotti over Arda Güler. To date, it remains unclear why Real Madrid's Italian manager, Carlo Ancelotti, appears to hold an ambiguous stance regarding Arda Güler, the Turkish youngster, who is rarely featured even when Real Madrid struggles. At just 19, Güler could potentially offer solutions on the pitch to salvage the situation. In their Champions League clash on Tuesday, 3rd November, Real Madrid hosted Milan at Santiago Bernabeu and suffered a heavy 3-1 defeat. Arda Güler has only played 292 minutes across 11 games for Los Blancos this season, with just 21 minutes over the last 5 matches and no appearances in the last 2 games. Despite showing promise in his limited minutes, Ancelotti has yet to favor the young Turkish talent, with his decisions against Milan being the last straw for some fans. Backlash against Ancelotti over Arda Güler. Fueling the criticism, Ancelotti asked Güler to warm up, but then opted not to bring him on, instead making his 5 substitutions with Rodrigo Goes, Dani Ceballos, Fran Garcia, and Brahim Diaz. None managed to achieve the desired impact, either in scoring or changing the game's dynamics. The Italian manager faced heavy criticism from Real Madrid fans on social media, as well as from the Turkish press. Reports in Turkey voiced strong displeasure over Ancelotti's actions, especially since he ignored Güler after warming him up. Turkey's Hürriyet newspaper labeled Real Madrid's defeat as disappointing and described Ancelotti's handling of Güler as madness. A fan on X commented, "Madrid needs a new coach. Carlo is tactically out of touch. It's time for Endrick and Güler to replace Jude and Mbappe. The coach has lost his